This is Economy Watch, what you need to know about New Zealand's economic life today. Brought to you by interest.co.nz.
Kia ora, and welcome to Tuesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect New Zealand. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz, and today we lead with news of powerful forces at work in both the US and China. All eyes today will be on the opening of the Shanghai equity markets after their week-long holiday. Many think outsized gains are likely. Over that same period, the Hong Kong index rose 12%, and those changes will be in anticipation of the yet-to-be-announced fiscal stimulus program that Beijing has signalled. There are high expectations. But investors are probably sensing they can't lose with the central bank's logic-changing 800 billion yuan capital support measures in place. But with the buy-the-rumour-sell-the-fact mentality of many investors, who knows what will happen? Some fund managers will feel they don't want to miss a unique profit opportunity. Others are more sceptical the economic fundamentals are not getting proper attention there. China can afford to throw money at their issues. Their foreign exchange reserves rose by $28 billion to $3.3 trillion in September, slightly more than expected. And it built it to its highest level since late 2015. Their gold holding rose in value too, but only because of the rising price. Japan's leading economic index, which was expected to rise slightly, in fact fell, and by quite a dip. In fact, it was their lowest reading since 2020. They'll be hoping this was a rogue result. European retail sales were expected to rise in August, and they did, coming in 0.8% higher in real terms than a year ago for the euro area, but that undershot expectations of a 1% rise. For the wider EU bloc, things were slightly better. And German factory orders were weak in August, down 3.9% from a year ago, but that was a correction from the 4.6% rise in July. In the US, Hurricane Milton strengthened to a monster Category 5 hurricane as it races towards Florida's west coast. Category 5 storms are rare. Given what Helene did recently, which was a Category 4 storm, residents have begun to flee inland in large numbers. Hopefully it will lose strength before it hits Florida. It is still deep in the western Caribbean Sea, about 1,000 kilometres from landfall. After a $25 billion rise in July, American consumer debt was expected to rise another $12 billion in August. In fact, this expected data wasn't available when we published, so we'll update this item when it is released. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.02% and up 5 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $2,644 an ounce. That's down $9 from yesterday. But oil prices are up $2.50 at just on $77 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $80.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at 61.2 US cents and down 40 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're still at 90.6 Australian cents. But against the euro, we're down 30 basis points at 55.8 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just over 69.3 and down 30 basis points from yesterday at this time. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $63,601 and up 1.3% from yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been modest at just on plus or minus 1.7%. You can find links to the articles mentioned today in our show notes, and you can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.